It's so much more affordable out here on this island than it is in Phuket. Look at how many boats are out here right now. And keep this image in mind, because here in a few hours, in literally 2 hours, I'm gonna show you guys the difference. A lot of people have the misconception that like everything is so cheap, and granted, it is a pretty affordable travel destination. However, when you're drinking beers on the beach like we are, which is like a lot of beers, like a lot of beers, it gets pretty expensive pretty fast. What's up, guys? Welcome back to another beautiful day here in Thailand. Today I'm talking to you guys from the Koh Phi Phi Islands. I'm on Koh Phi Phi Dan, the largest of all of the islands here in this area. And today I'm gonna show you guys what this place is looking like in 2023, and of course, give you guys all the information that you're gonna need for planning a trip to Koh Phi Phi. Now, I just wanna go ahead and throw it on out there. This place has changed so much in the last year. A year ago, I came on out here, I filmed a series for you guys, and Koh Phi Phi was just starting to recover from the pandemic. However, right now, times have changed, and you'll see exactly what I'm talking about here in a second. But nonetheless, this place is extremely beautiful, definitely worth a visit, especially if you're in the southern region of Thailand or in Phuket. Coming on out here for a day trip is a mandatory stop. However, I definitely recommend coming on out here and staying a few nights, and you'll see why here in a second. But Koh Phi Phi is famous for many things. These huge rock formations that lie surrounding the beach, but also Maya Bay, the Koh Phi Phi Lagoon, and of course all of the other surrounding islands that make for incredible day trips. Now, you can actually rent these long-tail boats here in Koh Phi Phi for roughly $60 to $70 for the entire boats for a 4-hour journey to Maya Bay, Koh Phi Phi Lagoon, and other surrounding islands, which we'll actually be doing later on in this video. Actually, not in this video, but later on during our stay here in Koh Phi Phi. So do look forward to that. However, today, I'm just gonna walk around and show you guys the vibes, because the island is completely different. So much has changed to include, well, how many people are out here right now? Look at all the boats out in the harbor. You'll see right now, once I take you guys closer to my beach chair, just exactly how much this place has changed. Now, on Instagram, on YouTube, you would typically find these views where, you know, someone is standing by themselves with this incredible sandy beach and these huge rock faces. And although this is very much a reality here on the island, I must say, things are a lot different during the middle of the day. And this is exactly what I want to talk to you guys about right now as we kick off the video. And then, of course, I'll make it into the town and show you guys what you can find throughout the streets of Koh Phi Phi Dan. Now, right now, as you can tell, there are still so many boats coming on in. It's actually 1 in the afternoon right now. And what I've noticed about Koh Phi Phi is that during the day, so many people come on out here from day trips from Phuket and surrounding islands. And they all come out here, and the beaches, the town gets absolutely flooded with tourists, but that only lasts roughly 3-4 hours. By 3 in the afternoon, all of these boats, all of these people will be gone, which is quite nice to see. And another reason why I recommend coming on out to Koh Phi Phi, not only for a day trip, but come on out here and stay for a few days. It's totally worth it. And to be quite honest with you guys, it's so much more affordable out here on this island than it is in Phuket. So definitely plan to spend a bit of time out here. I think that everybody that's traveling to the southern region of Thailand should spend at least 3 or 4 days here on this island to not only enjoy the excursions, but also to enjoy the beautiful beaches that Koh Phi Phi has to offer. Now, I'm gonna actually take you guys all the way to the beach chair that I'm hanging out on today. I was actually hanging out on there all day yesterday as well. And to be honest, this view is hard to beat. I mean, there's not many places in the world where you can lounge on a beach looking at all these beautiful long-tail boats, these rock formations, and of course, just the amazing jungle that lies on the outskirts of every single one of these beaches. Now, right now, as I mentioned, there's so many different tours out here, and the tours actually range in many different price ranges. Most of them though, you can expect to spend around $75 to $100 per person for the day trip, and that is actually why I recommend coming on out here and spending a few days, because you can actually take the high-speed ferry, or the high-speed boat I should say, all the way to this island for around $25 US from the Phuket pier. And once you're here, accommodation, food, everything, guys, is so much more affordable. And if you're coming out here with several people like I am here on this trip, then you can actually travel to all of the surrounding islands, Maya Bay, the heart-shaped island, what else am I missing, Monkey Beach, all of those spots for less than $75 with your entire group. So it's pretty hard to beat, and to be honest, you get a lot more bang for your buck than you do with these tours that are pre-booked. And in my opinion, it's a lot more enjoyable, because you'll see, well, hopefully you'll see in this video, that these boats get extremely packed, and all of these people that you're seeing out here, guys, they only get about 45 minutes to enjoy Koh Phi Phi. And as I mentioned, the best part about this island is once all of these boats leave, it's so peaceful, so nice, so quiet, and you can really enjoy Koh Phi Phi for what it is, which is a beautiful, beautiful island paradise. Now, I completely understand why so many people do the full day trips from Phuket. If you're short on time, then this is probably going to be the best bet for you. However, in my opinion, as someone who has traveled through Thailand for many years, I feel like the island of Koh Phi Phi and the Koh Phi Phi Islands as a whole are so much more enjoyable than Phuket. But that's just my opinion. Don't kill me in the comments. It's just how I feel. If I had to choose between a trip to Phuket or a trip to Koh Phi Phi, I'm gonna come here and spend my time. But yeah, along the sides, there's all kinds of different hotels, resorts, lodges. I actually spent a night in a place that was $7 a night, literally about 5 meters from here last year. And today I'm actually staying in a place that's $25 a night. That is nothing too fancy, but it has everything you need. Fast internet, good air conditioning, and very comfortable beds and pillows. But yeah, look at how many boats are out here right now. And keep this image in mind, because here in a few hours, in literally 2 hours, I'm gonna show you guys the difference. You won't see many boats out here at all. So you'll be able to make a good judgment call by the end of this video on whether or not you wanna make a day trip to Koh Phi Phi, or simply come on out here and stay for a few days. I'll leave that decision up to you guys. All right, now I'm actually lounging around somewhere around here. Oh, right here. This is where I'm hanging out. Now, the beach chairs here are actually extremely affordable too. Only 100 baht for the entire day. So around $2.50. It went up double price since the last time I was here, but that's expected. I came here right as COVID started, or as COVID ended, and things were a lot different. Gladys is actually passed out here. I got Mitch right here. He's hiding out from the sun. You're out of beer. It's time to go get some more beers?
It's time.
All right, we'll go get some beers right now, because I'm also out of beers as well. But do keep in mind that if you're coming on out here, beers get a little bit expensive out here. And by expensive, I mean like 100 baht. However, 7-Eleven is the plug. 2 singhas for 100 baht. However, 7-Eleven doesn't sell beer from 11 to 5 p.m. or 4?
1 to 5.
1 to 5. Yeah, they got all kinds of like restrictions. But let me show you guys this view, and then we'll head off and grab some beers. I mean, as I mentioned, it's completely full right now, but it's still super beautiful. All right, you know what? Let's put on the shoes, because I lost my sandals. I'm gonna put on my shoes, and then we'll go for a little walk, and we'll go buy some beers, and I'll show you guys what the vibes are looking like just outside of this little strip. Now, there's all kinds of incredible smells as well right now. There's a lot of Thai food being cooked along the sides. You can actually purchase coconuts, smoothies, beers, anything your heart desires right along the beach as well, which is pretty nice, because you can just bring it down, lounge underneath one of these beautiful trees that can be found here, and just enjoy the view of the thousands of people and hundreds of boats. But like I said, it only lasts a little bit, right, Kiwi? It gets better.
Yeah, by 4 it'll be clear.
By 4 it'll be clear. And also, if you make it out here early morning, there's not a boat in sight. Well, along the sides of the ocean. There are a few, but this view is completely different. All right, I'm gonna get my shoes on and then we'll go. What is that? PP Don 215. Is that your tour group? Gladys isn't feeling too well right now. She's a bit dehydrated from the sun. Did you drink more water? Do you want me to bring you something? All right, I'll bring you something. You know, when Gladys is silent, there's something wrong. All right, let's go get beers. So the beer mission has started. Now, not only is this a beer mission, but Mitch is also on the hunt for a tank top. I might snatch me up one too. Just depends on what the funds are looking like right now, because I feel like here in Thailand, a lot of people have the misconception that like everything is so cheap. And granted, it is a pretty affordable travel destination. However, when you're drinking beers on the beach like we are, which is like a lot of beers, like a lot of beers, it gets pretty expensive pretty fast. So we've been at the ATM quite often. I've been spending roughly $100 US a day, but that's really my budget. My budget's around 150 US a day, between accommodation, eating, drinking, and of course, what I have planned to spend for these videos that I create for you guys. So
the accommodation is cheap enough, we can afford to drink most of the budget.
Exactly. And that's what I suggest you guys do when you come on out here. Get cheap accommodation and just eat really good and drink really good and just do your thing, you know, live your life. However, Kiwi is here as a witness. What were people telling you back home? How cheap was the food, the beers?
Oh, dude, people blow it out of proportion for sure. It ain't like that anymore.
Exactly. People are like, oh man, you can eat for 40, 50 cents. You can have 40-cent
right.
beers. Maybe some of you older people watching these videos that came to Thailand years ago, maybe that was true. But I can tell you one thing. My first visit to Thailand was in 2017, and there wasn't anything for 50 cents. So
you still get a good feed for like $4.
For like $4, yeah. Even for $2-3, you can eat really, really good. However, the whole 40, 50 cents for a plate of food, that is just not a thing, guys. All right, so this here is like the main boardwalk. We actually purchase all of our drinks from this little bar. Look at all the little bean bags to lounge on. You can purchase some joints, some weed here, which is quite cool as well. Souvenirs. You know what? I'm actually gonna have to purchase the beers without you guys because that music is too much. But yeah, you can get all kinds of like tank tops, beach bags, towels, all kinds of really nice items, to be fair, here on the beach. I mean, look at these tank tops. Phi Phi Island. Is this the one you were filling, Kiwi?
Yeah, that's what I was like.
Yeah, that one's nice. It's also like very light as well.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking about it.
Oh, these are super nice. Hello, my friend. Sawadee ka. How much? $3.50. Oh, that's a good price for me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know, because yesterday he said $4.50. So that's a good price. You know what? I'm gonna take one too. Are you buying one, Kiwi?
Yeah, I'm buying one.
You know, you're an honest man.
Yeah.
Honest salesman. I love just talking with people, man. It makes my day. All right. All these are Thai size, so I gotta go with the double XL because I'm an extra large. Do you have 2XL?
Black one.
Black one. Yeah.
One minute, okay?
Okay, 1 minute. See, this is service, man. Like, he's gonna run. Let's go see where he's running to. Dang, he jetted. You see where he's at, guys? Way down there. Yo, this is impressive. All right, you know what? Oh, he's coming back. Awesome. Yeah. That's why I came back to your store. You're the best salesman on this strip. You know that? I think that's fine, huh? XL too small.
XL some more, yeah.
Okay, you know what? I take this one. Yeah, I'll take that one. Why not? You don't sell postcards?
Cash?
Cards to write? No?
No.
Okay. Well, I'll just take that one for now, sir. You said $3.50?
Yeah.
Okay. $3.50. Here you go, sir. I gave you $400 because you're honest. No, it's okay.
Okay.
Thank you. I appreciate you.
350.
Oh, you got the t-shirt, Kiwi?
I got the t-shirt, man.
You tired of showing off them guns, bro?
Showing off that burn.
Yeah, fair enough. That burn is brutal. Thank you.
350.
I like how he puts it in a nice Hello Kitty bag. Gladys is gonna love this. She's gonna take the bag from me. Thank you. No, very honest salesman here. That's why I've been coming back here several times. We actually purchased all of our blankets from him yesterday. Kiwi, if you don't mind, I'm just gonna pick up some postcards real quick.
Yep.
Let me actually go on the hunt for some postcards. So I'm actually picking up the postcards right now that I'm gonna be sending to all of the members here on the channel. If you guys aren't a member, consider becoming one. I send out postcards quite periodically to people who support my channel. Well, you know, all of you guys watching support my channel, but to those who support it a little, who give me a little extra love, I send out postcards to from around the world. And if you're a member of the channel and you've received the postcard, let me know down in the comment section, because it really means a lot to me knowing that you guys have received these special gifts. This one is actually super beautiful. You know what, I'm gonna take this one, I'm gonna take this one. Damn, I gotta take a lot. There's a lot of you guys. You know, we're just gonna take a handful of these ones. Oh, this one looks super beautiful too. We'll take that one. Oh, these are Maya Bay. We'll take a few Maya Bay postcards. Oh, those are sticky. Nah, nobody wants those. Yeah, man, these are awesome postcards. So, yeah, consider becoming a member and you'll be receiving some postcards from me from all around the world. All right, let's grab a few more. You know what? I actually really like these ones. All right. Let's see who we can purchase these from. Hello, sir. Look at all of the items they sell here. I mean, this shop is super beautiful. Yeah, I just purchased a lot. 300 baht? I'm so sorry. 300 baht. What is that? A bottle opener. That's exactly what we needed, huh?
Bottle opener, dude.
Is that what you're taking?
That's what I'm taking.
Thank you. Cup and cup. All right, guys. So if you want to receive a postcard, please just consider becoming a member. And to be honest, as I mentioned before, there's a lot of the memberships that, guys, I don't even make money off of. I mean, the lowest tier is $2.99, and as you've seen, these postcards were roughly $1 each right now, and the postage stamp is going to be another $1, sometimes a little bit more. However, I just genuinely appreciate your guys' love, and I genuinely appreciate that, you know, you guys sign up for memberships on my channel when you could give your money to Netflix or somebody else. So the fact that you guys give me that kind of love means a lot to me. So that's why I do this. All right, I'm gonna order these beers, and then I'll see you guys back out by the beach. And I'll have a couple beers, and then I'll show you guys what the town looks like, because the town itself is pretty impressive as well. All right. Yo, cheers, bro. So we actually just got 2 beers each to save the walk, you know what I mean? It's all about making the most out of your time.
Being efficient.
Being efficient. Time is money, and you must be productive, even when on vacation. And by productive, I mean, yeah. And by productive, I mean drinking on the beach, because we're on vacation. And that's what you do on vacation. You have beers on the beach, and you enjoy yourself. But it's quite, you know what else I really like about being in a place for, you know, more than just several hours, is that you get to, like, know the people. And, like, right now, we walked up to the bar, and he looked us straight in the eye, and he said, "Tu Singha." And I'm like, my man. You know what that gets? You know what kind of service that gets you from gentlemen like Kiwi and I? It gets you a good tip. That's exactly what it gives you, because that means they respect our drinking abilities. No, I'm only talking out my butt, guys, but you guys know. I just try and enjoy my life everywhere I go, and I don't drink all that often, to be fair, even though you guys have seen me throw down a couple beers and like some rough alcohol in a few videos. It doesn't happen too often, but this week I might have liver failure coming because of you, Key, and I'm blaming you.
Just gotta harden up again.
I just gotta harden up again, huh?
Trained again.
I gotta get back to like my old military days. You know, maybe I'll have to save that for another day. Maybe once we start this podcast, I'll have to bring Kiwi somewhere special to sit down and bring up some memories on like how we met and how it was over a bottle of vodka. And no, don't start thinking all kinds of dirty things neither. I know you little dirty birds on here. But yeah, I met Kiwi through a bottle of vodka in Seattle with a whole bunch of mutual friends. But that's a story for another time. Oh man, you know what I forgot to bring Gladys? A coconut. Oh, I didn't bring you a coconut. I'm gonna go get you one right now, okay? Here, I brought you a beer. No, thank you. All right, guys. Well, wow, more boats are showing up. You know what? I'll show you guys around the town here in a bit. But let's actually wait until all this clears up, and then I'll tune back in. I hope you guys are enjoying this little video so far, though. However, I think it's very important to show you guys both realities. That way, you guys can, you know, save your money. Maybe this view is not for you. Maybe the view I'm about to show you in about an hour is more of your kind of taste, which in my opinion, it's definitely my kind of taste. It's worth staying here several nights to be able to enjoy this beach on your own. But I'll show you guys that here in about an hour and a half time. So we got Gladys sorted. She got her coconut in hand.
So much.
And look at our amazing view right now, guys. It's so good. Cheers, Kiwi, to an amazing time in Koh Phi Phi. To be fair though, I'm being a smart ass right now, you guys know. But to be fair, it does get better. It gets better. You're gonna see that here in a second. For now, let me enjoy my beers, guys. Close my eyes and just look up at this tree. And here in a few minutes, you're gonna see how everything it's gonna pull a big Houdini. Everything's just gonna disappear. Watch me say that right now, and then like all these people are on like an overnight trip. That'd be super funny. But I wanted to show you guys this view and this reality, because I know that there's so many of you guys who have been to Koh Phi Phi, and this is all you've seen of Koh Phi Phi, are all of these boats lined up, and you know, you got a 45-minute break and that's about it. But this island is a lot more than that. All right, enough jabber. See you soon. Wait, hold on. Gladys wants to give her opinion.
I was also thinking that it's very nice that so many people want to come to this island, right? But at the same time, it sucks that they use the complete beach to park the boats, because look how tiny it's the area where you can actually jump into the water. I mean, we are staying in Koh Phi Phi here on the island, and it's kind of unfair that you don't have more space to swim.
You know what? That's completely fair. I agree with that one. Right now, the beach is completely filled with boats, and like there's really not an area to swim. You got a small little tiny patch, which is actually this patch right here where you can swim. And like Gladys says, it's kind of unfair for all of the people that are spending money to actually stay on the island. Like you can't go swimming, which sucks. And of course, there's another, for those who have been here, there's a beach on the opposite side. However, there's a lot of like sea urchins, a lot of rough coral that cuts up your feet. So this is definitely the side where people spend the most of their time. And it's quite unenjoyable when all of the boats are actually pulling up and they're moving the buoys that are set for designated swimming areas. They're picking them up and moving them. Now, the swimming area is actually like, man, it's supposed to be quite big, but they've moved the ropes so much. Like I want to say these good like 6-7 boats shouldn't be here. Like that's the swimming area, and they just completely don't care. They just moved all of those ropes, and yeah, now there's nowhere to swim. So yeah, just wanted to throw that out there. Oh, all right, enough with the rant. It's about to get good. Watch. See you soon. All right, so roughly 2 hours has passed now, and look at this beach, guys. I mean, granted, there still are quite a bit of boats out in the I guess you could call it the cove here, but it has cleared up so much. It's definitely a lot more enjoyable. I just got done swimming a bit, relaxing, and this here is what I'm talking about. This is what makes staying in Koh Phi Phi so worth it. I mean, it gets so peaceful, so calm, and right now there are still a few more lingering around, but trust me, within the next hour, all these are gonna be gone. However, right now it's time to shower. We're gonna go out for some nice like late lunch, yeah, I'm not gonna consider it dinner because to be real, I'm gonna go eat again later. But we're gonna go for a nice little late lunch, have a couple more beers, but first we're gonna go for a nice shower. Now, I'm not gonna bore you guys with the same walk, showing you guys these same stands that I visited earlier and bought my tank top and postcards from, but I just wanted to log in and show you guys the difference. I mean, this is where we were hanging out. We had to leave, unfortunately, because the chairs did close up at 4 p.m. Essentially, right when everything leaves, everything closes. However, in the town, there are still like restaurant options, bar options. They have a couple like nightlife activities such as Muay Thai boxing and a couple like pubs that stay open quite late. But for the most part, this island, you can kind of get the vibes that it's catered more so for the day trips, for all of the people that come, which makes perfect sense. I mean, there's probably, if I have to guess, a couple, I would guess about 100, 200 tourists staying here on the island right now. But during the day, thousands roll on through. So like, this is where I bought Gladys's coconut a few hours ago, 2 hours ago. All the cafes are now closed. It's awesome. I don't know, Kiwi, what are your perspectives on Koh Phi Phi? Because you always give me the unbiased opinion.
Yeah, you gotta stay here.
You gotta stay here.
You gotta see the after hours. It's a totally different place once all the tourists leave. Like, I mean, we're tourists, but it's just different.
It's different, and it's a lot more enjoyable. And like I mentioned, it's important to contribute to the local economy as well. A lot of the people that show up off here, they go and eat right at the restaurants that, of course, have contracts or agreements with the boats. And so many of the other small businesses here on the island get neglected. And in my opinion, it's kind of wrong because, I don't know, the bread should be spread throughout the island. So right now I'm gonna put on my shoes, and once we make it back into the town, I'll show you guys what you can expect to see inside of Koh Phi Phi town itself. So we're just entering the town now, and this here is where the main pier is, or where the ferries arrive, where the speedboats arrive from Phuket and other parts of Thailand. This is where you're gonna make your grand entrance to Koh Phi Phi, and as soon as you get off the boat, you actually have to pay 20 baht, something like 75 US cents for a cleaning fee for the island. And this here is the main Koh Phi Phi Boulevard. Actually, if we walk straight down this like boardwalk, you'll reach the other beach, but like I said, it's nothing too impressive. It's beautiful, but there's a lot of like sea urchins and corals, and you can really get messed up hanging out in that side of the water. But this here is the main entrance to the town. What makes Koh Phi Phi very different than other islands in Thailand is that you find, well, bars everywhere. That's pretty normal everywhere in Thailand. But you find a lot of big chains like the Coffee Club. You got McDonald's, Burger King, all kinds of Western fast food chains, which, you know, is actually very important to note because there's a lot of you guys who don't like Thai food or who don't like experimenting with new dishes when you travel. So all of your Western comfort foods you can find here if that's your cup of tea. To be fair, I had McDonald's like my second day here in Thailand. Haven't had it since, but they have a lot of unique items as well, worth checking out when in Thailand. But I know there's plenty of you guys who would literally eat that 3 times a day while traveling. And of course, you have your grand abundance of weed shops here on the island. It's pretty standard. A lot of like travel agencies where you can book your ferries over to Krabi, Koh Lanta, Koh Lipe, Koh Samui, Koh Phangan. So no need to really plan too far ahead. You can purchase all of your tickets here on the island. There's also a lot of electronic shops. Of course, a lot of places where you can purchase sandals, all kinds of fake merchandise. And kind of like Koh Tao, there's also a lot of dive centers here as well. Now the dives, just to give you guys a little bit of a yeah, there's also a lot of construction here as well. But just to give you guys a little bit of a price range, bruh, I'm trying to make a video here, man. Oh man, bad time to start filming. But just to put it in to give you guys a couple prices for dives here on Koh Phi Phi, you can expect to spend roughly 1,000 to 1,500 baht for a fun dive if you're already certified. And if you'd like to come out here and actually get your course done, it's roughly 10,000 bahts. However, I personally always recommend to go to Koh Tao if you want to do some serious diving, because that island is known as the dive capital of Thailand. And to be honest, one of my favorite schools is there, La Bombona. You guys have seen them here on the channel now several times, and they run some of the best courses in Thailand. I'm just gonna go ahead and throw that out there. And it's actually very affordable as well, around $250 US to get certified as an open water diver. And if you plan on doing that here in Thailand, I'll leave a link down below in the description that can save you a nice penny on your course. And of course, I get a nice little kickback for you using that link, so consider using that. But yeah, back to Koh Phi Phi. A lot of weed, man. There's a lot of weed out here. Hello. You have the best weed in Koh Phi Phi? You have brownies?
Brownie, I have only cookie.
Only cookie?
Yes.
Is it strong?
Yes, wrong.
How much?
150 baht.
150 baht? But it's good.
Good.
Okay, I buy. I'll take that. 150 baht. Kiwi, can you hold this for a second? Actually, I got my money right here. Nice and handy. 150. One?
One.
Two?
Two.
I just bought myself a cookie. Look how easy life is in Koh Phi Phi. It's awesome. I'm just gonna put that away because might not be trying that later. Thank you.
Thank you.
I just got so tongue twisted, dude. I'm gonna be fair, guys. I'm a couple beers deep. All right. I just said I might not try that later. Like,
You're gonna try that.
I'm gonna try that later. To be fair, I'm gonna eat that bad boy, but not right now, because I'm still trying to drink a little bit more. However, yeah, guys, this is Koh Phi Phi. I mean, place is super beautiful. I definitely recommend staying a few nights. You're gonna really enjoy it. Look how peaceful it is walking around right now. Once all the tourist boats leave, it's really a different experience, and one that's worth having. I feel like if you come here and you only experience, so if you come here on a day trip and you pull up and there's so many boats beside you, thousands of people on the beach, it's kind of hard to leave this place and like have a great experience and like have great things to say about the island of Koh Phi Phi. But if you come here and stay a few days, you're truly going to be impressed, and I think you're going to be able to leave here with a positive outlook on Koh Phi Phi, and you'll be able to head back over to wherever the hell you come from and spread a positive message about this place, because it is truly something special. And once all those boats leave, you're on your own. Look, you get happy hour 99 baht cocktails. This place is considerably cheaper than what you're gonna find over on Phuket Island for literally everything. So consider coming on out, have a good time with your best friend, your significant other, and you won't be disappointed. And get a tattoo. They got bamboo tattoos here, and most of the tattoos were roughly $30 US. So not bad at all. Definitely worth experiencing. All right, guys, time to get to the beers. It's time. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope it helps you out a lot. And if you guys do manage to make it to Koh Phi Phi and you have any other recommendations for others, please don't be selfish. Leave them down in the comment section, because it'll help out so many other people. For now, I'm gonna go upstairs. I'm gonna rinse off. Actually, not rinse off. That's kind of gross. I'm gonna take a nice shower, and then we're gonna get back to drinking the beers and enjoying the rest of our time here in Koh Phi Phi. Later, guys.
You were always smarter. I was the one to tag along. I remember how we started to realize we're miles apart. Strange motions, like a shift in the flow. A change coming, it's inevitable.